You desire my outcome, or you desire a result that you think I can help produce, but then you want to do it your way. So I wanted to make this quick video because occasionally it happens, and it happened again last week that somebody bought my ebook, Gypsy Jazz Guitar Mastery, and after a couple days they wrote me an email. And luckily this doesn't happen too often, but a couple days later they write me an email and they say, I want a refund, this book's not for me. Well, of course there's nothing wrong with that in the sense that there's a money-back guarantee, but it always amazes me that people want your outcome, they desire your results, but then they want to do things their way. It's just like the person that wants to get in shape. He wants to get a six-pack, but then he doesn't want to change the way he lives. He doesn't want to change the way he eats. He doesn't want to be on a regimen. It's just like the person that goes to the doctor that has an ailment and seeks for help, and then he goes to the doctor and he's trying to tell the doctor what he thinks he needs. The truth is, for everything there are trade-offs, there are price tags. If you want a pair of shoes, yes, you can negotiate a little bit on the price, but you can't set the price. You either pay the price for the shoes or you don't. See, I want to show you something, and I'm not doing this to show off or to toot my own horn. I could care less, but it's to prove a point. See, these so-called results, if you want to call them that, I don't care. My love for music is independent of these results. However, these so-called results did not happen by accident. They didn't just happen because I happened to play an instrument and, played a few gigs and got decent in my instrument, and all of a sudden people lined up to call me to play. No. These so-called results happened as a result of years of sacrifice, years of failure, of commitment, of passion, of dedication, of investment, of taking classes, of courses. And typically nobody's outcomes that other people desire or desire advice on happen by accident. They are the result of tremendous amount of work, of experiences, of learning in all forms. Dear friend, just a quick reminder, this is year 10 of my Under the Tuscan Sun Jazz and Gypsy Jazz Camp. It'll happen from June 12th to the 15th with Tim Cliphouse on violin, Manu Hagman on bass. You don't want to miss this unique opportunity. Are you tired of jamming to backing tracks in your living room or bedroom at home? For 10 years, musicians of all levels, from absolute beginners to intermediate and advanced, from all corners of the world, have come together to Under the Tuscan Sun Jazz and Gypsy Jazz Camp to dive into music with both feet. Under the Tuscan Sun Gypsy Jazz and Jazz Camp is a 4-day full immersion jazz and gypsy jazz workshop tailored for guitarists, violinists, and upright bass players. Our aim is to blend individual attention and needs with group play, focusing on all aspects of music: practice habits, proper practice routines, theory, technique, set preparation, organized and spontaneous jam sessions, and live performance, of course. Don't miss your chance. We have limited spots because we care that there be a proper balance between number of students and instructors and between the various instruments. This camp will sell out quickly, so make your way to darionapolicamp.com and book your spot today. Don't miss your chance. I hope to see you June 12th to the 15th. Now back to the video. So you have to remember, when you reach out to somebody that inspires you enough trust and enough knowledge that they can actually help you, how are you going to determine that that person can actually help you or not unless you follow through, unless you try everything they say? So luckily this doesn't happen all the time, but occasionally it does. Even a couple of weeks ago, I had a guy reach out to me for a lesson. Of course, I won't make his name. And then he took one lesson and completely disappeared. But honestly, do yourself and the person, in this case me, a favor, and don't reach out unless you are absolutely 100% committed to trying out everything, in this case, that I say, or that the person you're seeking advice from is telling you to do. Once again, that person is not basing, unless he's a fake or a scammer. But if you've determined that that person is not a fake or a scammer and has actually achieved enough success in their own field that you can trust them with a result, follow their principles, follow their guidelines, follow their advice fully, even when you don't feel like it. Because the chances are they know something that you don't know, or they've experienced enough about that certain field that they have the authority to be able to say what can work and what cannot. And they have lived enough through all of the experiences of that field to actually know what is really important and what isn't. And again, that doesn't mean that their method is the absolute truth. Of course, there's going to be people that have methods and systems that align more with other people and less with others. That's obvious. But you or whoever decides to embark on that adventure has to go through first, has to try out everything, and then can make the final determination, no, this is not for me. So what's the solution to all this? I would say, of course, do your research. Of course, ask questions. That goes without saying. Of course, verify. But once you have determined that that person has gained your trust and has, in your opinion, the expertise to really be able to help, if they tell you to walk on two hands, you walk on two hands until you can absolutely determine exhaustively that walking on two hands is not going to help, is not working for you. But if you don't walk on your two hands when they tell you to do that, and you determine before even trying that that's not for you, then you're wasting your time and you're wasting that person's time. Sorry for the ranty video. I'm not a ranty kind of guy, but I thought it was very important to make this point, and I think it's a point that a few people need to hear. And so I decided to share with you this little story that prompted me to make this video. It's a beautiful day today. I wish you nothing but the best, all the success possible in your endeavors and in your journey. Stay in touch, and we'll see you soon on a new video.